had Blair's hook. How did you get in here?
I told your guard I had an appointment.
He'll be fired. What do you want?
I came to see your husband.
Oh, Viki. Thank God I finally found you.
David, look, I'm just here to pick up some extra dessert for Sam's birthday party.
No, but you said you were going to help me figure out who's sabotaging me with Dorian.
And I will. So why don't you go think about who it could be, and then, we'll...
Make a list. Done. All the people who might have a personal grudge against me. You're at the top of the list.
Me?
Of course you. Did you forget that I pretended to be your brother circa '94?
You want to see my husband? You don't even know my husband. Or do you?
No, we've never met.
Well then, what business do you have with him?
I found something that belongs to him.
Where?
The Buchanan Mansion. I'm living there now with Rex. And I found a DVD of David's audition reel in my room.
Hand it over and leave.
No, I'd rather hand it to him.
He's not here.
Well, then maybe I can come back later.
I want you off my
Or I
property.
could find him someplace else.
I don't know where he is. And he's not coming back here.
There's Todd. He's still mad at me about that business with Jack and the nuns.
No. You're not on Todd's radar, trust me.
Then there's your sister Tina.
She has no radar.
And of course there's Clint. He was busy dying, but he did have a cell phone and a very scary contact list. I'm going to circle his name. And then there's Langston.
How is that possible?
I may have changed a few lines in Vicar Man. Or all of them. The Church of Scientology.
David, this list...
The Buddhists. They're still not comfortable with my interpretation of the Noble Eightfold Path. 3 folds too many.
David...
The Hells Angels. The Writers Guild. The Havaseat Corporation Marketing Division only.
David, this is an afternoon I will never get back.
Viki, I am simply trying to be thorough here.
And the list is very impressive. There are no doubt many, many enemies that you've made in your life, okay? But isn't it likely that the culprit is some woman that you spurned? Someone that you left for Dorian? Who feels very rejected and wants to lash out?
Brings us right back to you, Viki.
Oh, Dorian. That's terrible.
For whom? I kicked him out.
Oh, no, I saw something in the paper about him and that actress, Corinthia.
Ionia. Third-rate actress. First-class slut. But why am I talking to you about this, of all people?
Come on. You don't think I know what it's like to have your heart broken?
David, you did not jilt me, okay? There was never anything between us.
It was all subtextual.
Besides, I want you and Dorian to be together. I would never undermine your relationship. Now, I really have to get to Sam's birthday party.
No. Sam is going to have plenty of other birthdays. I've only got one Dorian, and I might lose her if I don't figure this out. What about Addie? Those two always fought over me.
Not in the way you hope. Besides, Addie wants Dorian to be happy. That's it.
What?
Perhaps you are not the target, David. What if someone is trying to hurt Dorian?
Is this you trying to be my friend? How revolting.
I know. Oh, it actually shocks the hell out of me, too. I probably shouldn't drink.
Back on the sauce again, are
Oh,
we?
come on, a Bloody Mary at brunch.
Or two. Oh, that explains how you had the nerve to show up here. You didn't want to see David. That's the lamest excuse I ever heard.
Look, I saw the paper. I thought you could use a friend, and I do have the DVD.
How desperate do you think I am? I have lots of friends.
Really? Oh, that's true. I bet your good friend Vicky's been a big help. Hasn't she?
Viki has been occupied with things, with Clint being so sick.
Right. Well, that's really no excuse, Dorian. This is the time you need to call on friends. You lose the man you love at this point in your life.
And you know all about losing men, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Because of you and your pal, Vicky.
She's not my pal.
Oh, well, I could have told you that.
It's your own fault. If you had kept your mouth shut about how I got that tape of you and Clint, none of this would have happened.
And Vicky would never have been able to find another reason to judge you.
When did all this trouble start?
In L.A. Isn't that where trouble always starts? Ionia started hitting on me during the making of Vicar Man. She showed up in my trailer.
But you and Dorian were fine after Los Angeles.
Well, there Ionia was on my lap, topless, and suddenly there's all these completely misleading photos of us in the paper.
Photos. Photos. Of course.
Of course what? You know who's behind the home wrecking?
I think so, yes. And she's an old pro at it.
You lose the man you love and your best friend. That's tough.
Yes, it is.
Well, enjoy your party.
That's it?
Yeah, you want me off your property, right?
And you got what you came for, didn't you? You knew David wasn't here.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yes. And you saw exactly what you wanted to see. That I have lost my husband and my best friend.
The best friend was an unexpected bonus.
You viper.
Is that supposed to sting coming from you?
A tramp is a tramp is a tramp, even when she's toting a camera. A camera. You're a photographer.
Now this makes so much more sense.
I'm glad it does for you.
Especially the pictures. And she's awfully good at crawling around in the dirt. And she blames Dorian even more than she blames me because Dorian's the one who got the proof.
The proof?
The proof that destroyed her relationship with the man that she wanted.
Oh. Sorry, who are we talking about?
It was you, all along.
Really do have to go.
Pas vite, chérie. You're the one who took those pictures of David and what's-her-name, aren't you?
Girls gotta eat.
You vicious...
I saw an opportunity.
Yes, yes, yes. Lurking in the bushes where you just conveniently happened to be. You set us all up.
Do you think I forced your boy toy to grope another woman? How could I do that?
David swore up and down that he was set up.
But you knew better than that.
You conniving whore.
Payback's a bitch, isn't it? You could have left me and Charlie alone, but you didn't. He didn't belong to Vicky. That was obvious, and we were happy together until you butted in.
You destroyed your own relationship with Chuckles. Yeah, that was all your own fault.
Well, isn't it a shame that now you know exactly how it feels?
Well, you're not going to destroy my relationship with David.
Too late. I already have.
Echo de Savoy, professional homewrecker.
I'm afraid so. She was very, very angry with Dorian for helping me to expose her lies to Charlie, and she swore that she would get back at us, both of us. And this is so like her. Do you know something? I'll bet that's exactly what she was doing when I caught her on the telephone the other day. She was plotting.
And the reason you decided not to tell me?
Well, I didn't hear what she was planning, and stupidly, I didn't think she could do much more damage, but it is just like her.
Well, we gotta tell Dorian.
No, you're going to tell Dorian. I'm going to Sam's party.
So send Sam an extra present.
David, this can wait until tomorrow.
Absolutely not. Look, Dorian's got all my clothing at her house. Your open flame and scissors. Please, Vicky, I need you to go with me.
For the sake of your wardrobe?
For the sake of true love. Look, Dorian is really, really mad. I'm not going to get past the front door without backup. You know how Dorian can get when she's really mad.
You bitch. Oh, you're gonna be sorry you did that. I'm gonna be sorry?
Yes, you're gonna be sorry.
You are gonna be sorrier! Yes! I've just begun to fight!
Dorian! Dorian, come out, baby. It was all a setup. Viki figured it out. Hey, it was Echo.
David, look.
This isn't good.